Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be showing you the new Hot Toy 1/6 scale figure Spider-Man homemade suit from the Far From Home. And I know that this is not exactly a brand new figure because it's been out in the market for the past 4 or 5 years, so it's quite a long time ago and it's quite old figures now. And they're gonna be making the new version of homemade suit, which hasn't released yet, but this is the second attempt. And the first one was from the original movie called I think Homecoming, and so that was the first one. And this one come with a drone, and I was looking at the drone for about £80, something like that, on the toy buying agent. And this one is only £120 with the drone, so I thought it's definitely worth the money with the figure as well. So Toy Buying Agent is selling quite a lot of these figures for all these old figures for a fraction of the price. So do check it out. They have quite a lot of them on sales. So yeah, it's really worth it. But of course not the new one, and it's only the old one, the old stock. They trying to dish it, and with the cheaper price. So, but these figures and never go out of fashion or anything like nothing to damage or break in or anything like that because there is no paint or no wirings or battery compartments or anything like that. So they do last quite a long time, even though they don't actually sell that quick. So yeah, and I'm really surprised with the articulation because of there is no restriction in here, so you can go crazy with also a dynamic pose. You can have it one on a 3-point landing pose, or you can have it flying around. Also a different thing, really. I mean, without worry about the damage of the suit or the creases and any of those stuff. So that's the benefit of having in the fabric material. In terms of accessory, right, it comes with a few and not much. As usual, you got the stands, but I never use any stands on any of my figures. I always, just leave them on the feet. And you have all the typical spider web, and you got all these stuff, which is good. And you also have that sling holding hand with like this. And also you got this two blue one, which is new, and this one is kind of unique one, and not many other Spider-Man has a blue color. And also you get the typical, this thing, which is the same for every Spider-Man figures that come with it. And then you got a pair of hands and no pair of fists, but it's kind of weird that one has the hole and one without holes. I mean, I don't know why you have two of the same one, to be honest, and pair of fists. Yeah, so I suppose this one is for the holding the webs, string, and then this one just to punch the, whatever. And then you got a web shooting hand as well. So this is the yeah, they all will have it in all the Spider-Man figure, to be honest. And also you got this relaxed hand as well. That is the same thing for every Spider-Man figure. Yeah, so here we are. So let's start with the actual drone itself. So this is the drone. Now, it's nice though. It has all the decent weathering effects and all the paint jobs and stuff like that. And you got all the missile part, and you got all the machine guns and stuff like that, which is good. Quite a lot of fan down here, and this is where you actually put your on the dynamic stands, and you can keep it like that, and then you can have Spider-Man on top, and then try to break all these drones and stuff like that. Now, it is very well detailed and very nicely made, decent weight as well, considering it's just all plastic. Unfortunately, none of these machine guns actually rotate or spin. It's kind of all fixed, to be honest, and that is the only letdown. I wish that they may have a little bit of LED lighted features, or like all these gathering guns can actually rotate and things like that. That would be awesome. Unfortunately, you don't have any of those. This is just a solid, display piece, really, and it doesn't really do anything. Yeah, so that is a letdown. Now let's look at the actual figure itself. Now this one has a magnet hex eye, which you can actually swap around, basically. And you got two different options. You got a closed eye, which is kind of like aiming the web shooting. And then you can also have another one, which is like this, slightly smaller. And then you also have the proper full sight one as well. So that is a good one. And you also have hoodie that you can actually put it on, and you got zipper where you can actually put it up, which is really like a real clothes actually. And all this stuff is nice, and you got all the details on the hands, which is also good. And articulation is incredible. I mean, like I was saying before, yeah, so it's kind of heavy-ish considering it's a plastic figures. And the only thing I would nitpick a little bit is that all this one could be a little bit better, and this one has coming up a little bit on this hand, and the other side is fine, no problem with that. That is a little bit let down as well in terms of quality control. For the rest of the stuff is really good. I don't see any holes or anything broken or anything like that, which is good. Let's talk about the articulation. You can actually wiggle, you know, you have good range of articulation. Butterfly joints on the hands, you can go all the way up, which is good. No restriction here, so that make it really easy to articulate. And also you can actually have your ways to wiggle, and you can have really good range as well. Crouch and rotate, swivel, tilt, and all sort of different things. And also the legs also have good range as well, as you can see here. Feet can go rotate, all sort of different stuff. No problem with the articulation really. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I can do all sort of pose in here with this guy. But at the moment, I'm just gonna leave in sitting down position. I'm just gonna keep it in the display cabinet as it is. So yeah, I hope that this video is helpful. I have no more Hot Toys figure to show anymore really. I have one more Spider-Man to show, which is a purple rain suit from the Master replica from the UK store, and the same place that I got my Iron Patriot. But unfortunately, this one's been taking so long, and they said that it will release on the at the end of the August. Now we are in the the end of October, and so waiting for nearly 3 months or 2 months now. And so I gave them the ultimatum, hoping that they are not like a toy, you know, wonderland, and they actually sent me the figures by the end of this month. If not, I'm just gonna get my refund. And to be honest, and they're a little bit, you know, starting to get on my nerve. So I'm not sure I can recommend that Master replica. The price is good, but yeah, in terms of when it comes to pre-order and stuff like that, it is kind of a problem. So yeah, that's what I would say really. I would say comics and cocktails is better from my experience in the UK. But nevertheless, you can always get this stuff from the Toy Buying Agent or the KG Hobby as well, and they're also good. KG Hobby is a bit slow when it comes to delivery, but other than that, I have no problem with the either of the store really. Yeah, so anyway, I hope that this video is helpful. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Cheers.